Okay, Joey, listen. You know what bothers you. You know what your triggers are, Joey. Make sure you pay close attention to your triggers and you use your resources and you use your tools to make sure what triggers you doesn't control you. Disrespect. When people disrespect you, you tend to fly off the handle immediately. Like you lose it. Make sure you breathe. Make sure you try to understand that most of the time, it's not even about you. It's really about that person individually. Look at the situation. Did you do anything to warrant their reaction or their emotion? Just make sure you take a breath, chill out, and think for a second. Also, when people are not loyal, more so family and friends. I don't care about these other people out here because I don't expect them to be loyal because they don't know me. But family, friends, wife, obviously, disloyalty is a huge trigger point for you. Now, you have to understand, you grew up in a situation, in a family, in an environment where loyalty is very important. That was taught to you, that was embedded in your mind from the beginning. That's not everybody's situation. Everybody doesn't know about loyalty, or everybody wasn't raised to be loyal. Some people were raised with selfish principles. Look out for yourself. It's just about yourself. It's not about anybody else. So, again, take a step back. Take a step outside of yourself. Look outside of yourself and understand that everybody's not like you. Selfishness, right? Again, there's a lot of selfish people out here. Because you do things for people doesn't mean that they're gonna look at it and be like, I should be a certain way, or I should do the things. Just keep being you. Keep doing what you've done your whole life, and eventually people will follow suit. Again, everybody wasn't raised selfless. There's a difference. Everybody wasn't raised to be selfless. You were. So keep being selfless. Understand that. You have control of how you react. Everybody has control, but you have control on how you react. What would be helpful to remind yourself about when looking at this PowerPoint in the future? It would definitely be helpful to, again, use your tools. The tools are right here in the PowerPoint. The tools are lived every day. You have plenty of opportunity being a full-time husband, being a parent, having an adult child and 2 younger children, being in the workspace, managing a team, being a leader. You have plenty of opportunities to work on your tools, to practice restraint, to practice patience, to communicate effectively. You have plenty of opportunity to use those tools. Use them every day. Just use them every day. What are your best go-to techniques to stay healthy, mentally and physically? I work out. Work out, Joe. Stay working out. Stay traveling. I travel. I play video games. I get away. I get massages. I talk it's very important to talk. Discuss what's going on every day. Pray. Talk to God. God will reveal a lot of things that you don't think. Sometimes we don't think He's listening or moving in a certain way, but He'll reveal a lot. And again, step outside yourself for a minute. Think about the other person. Why is this other person lashing out? Why is this other person accusing you of something? Why is this other person feeling the way they feel? Why is this other person acting like that? You know, there's a story all the time. Make sure you understand that. That can explain a whole lot. You've learned so many things being in a marriage. You've learned a lot about your spouse. And that goes for anybody. Just make sure you use your tools. There's so many ways we can release our triggers. There's so many ways we can stop ourselves from being stressed, right? My mother gave me a book when I was about 11 or 12 called Don't Stress the Small Stuff. That served as such a valuable lesson. We can't control everything, right? This is the number one piece of advice that I'm going to give you, Joe. You cannot control everything. When you're dealing with something that's out of your control, you have to let it go. Why would you worry or stress about something you have absolutely zero control over? That makes sense. That makes no sense. I'm sorry. You can't control everything, so let it go. Let it go. You have a wonderful family. You have beautiful children. You have a wonderful life right now. Don't let stress deter you from seeing what's in front of you, from what you have. Because stress and those triggers and letting everything annoy you, letting everything bother you, that's going to prevent you from seeing the beautiful side of your life. It's going to do that. So I don't plan on working in the emergency management field. I don't think, but I do plan on working in the sports field. And that in itself can be ridiculously stressful. So these tools will definitely come in handy. I appreciate this exercise. Thank you very much.